We're going to be talking about some basic trading terminology. So let's get right into it, right? So all this that I have over here, first let's start right here. Let's just start right over here. This word up, you know what that means. That means price is going up, right? So the reason I have the word up here is because all these things just means that you're just predicting that price will go up when you're saying all these words. The word buy, if I say I'm going to enter a buy, this is more common in the futures trading. So like if I trade futures and I'm trading with you guys futures and I say, guys, I'm entering a buy here, I'm predicting that price is going up. If I say call, call is more of an options term, right? So the next word here, call. If I say call, that means I'm just predicting the same thing. Price is coming up. So I entered a call at 554, right? I'm predicting that price will hit 554. Just varies, right? Bullish just means I feel the market is coming up. Support, buyers, right? Buyers are what creates support. Simple as can be. That means prices has that support, has those buyers, so price can come up from here. Long, if I say I'm going long, that means I'm entering the market and I am going to be taking a buy call, right, or a long. So all this just means price is coming up. Simple as that. So now for the terms that price is coming down. If I say I'm going to enter a sell, that just means I'm saying, hey, price is coming down. I'm entering right here. So sell just means price is coming down. It's another word for down, right? If I say put, same exact thing. 554 put, whatever it is, or in this case, right, price floating at 790. I'm gonna take or price floating at 754. I'm gonna take a 754 put at $90 a contract. So put just means price is coming down, and or I'm entering a put. If I say I'm entering a put, that means I'm predicting price to come down right now. Bearish, same thing, kind of like the bullish, right? Bearish just means the trend is bearish, price is coming down. Resistance, price is resisting. They're not letting us come to a higher level, so price is resisting and it's falling back down. Short, same exact thing as long. So long, short, you get the kind of idea here. All these terms just mean price is coming down. So the same thing with prices coming up. All those green ones you see there, price is coming up. All these red ones you see here, price is coming down. Over here, let's make these bigger for you guys so you guys can see better. Over here, we're going to have some. Let's make it smaller so we can see it on the whole screen. We're going to have some words here, right? Trend. So what is a trend? Trend is just the overall way the market is moving. So we can have like a trend here, right? So bang, bang, bang. What trend would you say this is, guys? What do y'all say? This trend right here would be just a uptrend, right? Price is trending up, even though it's doing some, some pullbacks, which we'll get into right now. Price is coming up. So that's a trend. So the overall trend is prices coming up here. So trend, right? Next word we're going to use is breakout. So what is a breakout? So we have our support and resistance. So I'll just put this. Our resistance is on top, right? Because the sellers are there. And then our support is on the bottom right here. Bang. So let's just change that to green so you guys know. So support is here. So a breakout is basically so price is fighting in this range. Bang, bang. So we hit the sellers. Bang, we hit the buyers, sellers, buyers. And then price breaks through that range, which is what we call a breakout. And that can go in any direction. That means price can break to the downside as well. Volume is just how many buyers and stuff like that is. Volume is just how many buyers and sellers are within the market. Simple as that. Volatility is how much this candle is moving, how much is price moving. So volatility can be like low volatility, right? Price is not moving that much. Volatility can be, bro, prices. There's one candle, huge candle happened, big volatility. RR just means risk to reward. So what are you willing to risk for your reward, right? So are you willing to risk $50 to make $100? Right? So what is your SL? So stop loss. SL stands for stop loss. So how much am I willing to risk, right? If I'm down $50, am I willing to sell, or do I have my stop loss set? Depending if you're on futures, right? Or if you're on options. TP just means take profit. So like where am I willing to take my profit at? Not being like on the charts when you see the charts. But okay, here's a big resistance area. I'm gonna buy right now, so I'm gonna sell at this major resistance area because that's my TP. Entry just means where you entered the trade. Exit just means where you exited the trade. And a pullback is just when price pulls back. So, for example, I'll just show you right here because it's clear in the chart, right? Price is trending up. bang, bang, baby pullback, bang, back up, and then a pullback. So pullback just to go right back up. Because what price needs, well, volume and buyers in order to go back up. Because everything you see in the market, if you look at the overall trend of the S&P 500 for the last however long it's been opened, right? You'll see for the decades and decades and decades of the S&P 500, it's just been going straight up. Let me see if I can actually pull it up here. Get rid of this here. So let's see. You have the 12 months. Every candle here is 12 months. You'll see. Let me get rid of all this because you guys already seen it all. But everything here, you see that? That's the S&P 500. That's the years. So every candle here is representing 1 year. So all these pullbacks that happen, right? They're for a reason. And pullbacks basically just means you need more buyers. So when you saw the last chart that I showed you, you saw price was like crazy, right? Price was crazy, and price eventually still goes up. How you see here in the 12-month time span per candle. So yeah, pullbacks are just to get more buyers or sellers, or in other words, do a draw on liquidity. But yeah, that's trading terminology 101 for you.